My people, wonder shall never end. You see this palace of Ile-Ife kingdom, eh? Hey, the kind story where we dey hear. If all of this information we are hearing is the truth, hey, wahala dey o, serious one. My people, you know that if you ask me, I will say that let Iyanifa continue to stay in the palace. Let her not go, because throughout the last time that she came to the palace, she was busy removing the buri pot they buried, the charms, the juju, everything that they buried in the palace. But she did not finish her job before leaving. And the moment she left, these people started burying things again. Remember that it was when she left that they buried that cow head that stopped Queen Naomi from returning back to her base. You know, that June, a bit July, yes. No, around June. So, the little time, so within this period that Iyanifa left the palace, a lot of things have happened. You see this cat conference that happened, had it been that Iyanifa was in the palace when Queen Naomi returned, these people will not have the guts to come closer, because they will not forget what she did to them while she was in the palace, how she was exposing them, catching them. If they turn to cat and enter, she will catch the cat and they put them inside bag and zip it up, you know. So they won't forget all of those things in a hurry. So that is why I said, had it been she was still in the palace, that cat conference meeting wouldn't have hold. But it is better, it is okay that it happened, so that these people will know that Queen Naomi on her own is not an easygoing person. It's not someone that you can say, okay, let's go and mess her up, you know. So, and all thanks to God, because it's not by Queen Naomi's power, it's by the grace of God upon her life, because she have got a wonderful grace. She is a gracious child, you know. So, information have it that after the program the other day that Dr. Lizzy have lost a baby. And if you remember, this is not the first time. I think either this one is the second or the third time. Now that Iyanifa have come back to the palace, Iyanifa have been reviewed a whole lot of things. As a matter of fact, Iyanifa also said that they said she was telling Queen Naomi that Queen Naomi have a good God, that her God is trustworthy, that day that they celebrated Tobi's return and everything, that had it been she came there, that some of these Olories will come and hug her, and after hugging her, she's going to fall into a serious sickness. That is what they have planned for her, but they did not get her. Maybe that is what they did to Dr. Lizzy that made her lose the pregnancy. I don't know, but that is what we are hearing. Don't forget that these are all alleged information. Why I will always remind you is because I do not live in the palace, so that you will not say, you liar, liar, liar. I'm just sharing with you what I heard, okay? So, now that the woman have come back, they said her main reason for coming back right now is to come and fortify the palace in such a way that no evil can come into the palace again, as nobody would carry any form of juju and enter the palace again. So that is her mission. But before she will be able to fortify the land, those things that they buried while she was when she left, she cannot allow those things cannot be on the ground that she is fortifying, you know, because that fortification is making the land not to accept anything juju. As a matter of fact, if anyone wants to bring in any juju inside the palace, the person will be exposed, you know. So that is her mission. They said while she was trying to go around the palace to know the purity of the place before starting her fortification, she discovered that new charms have been buried. New ones, and it is two. And when she started bringing it out, she found out that charm was made against Dr. Elizabeth. This time around, is no longer Queen Naomi. They have seen that their jars know they work on Queen Naomi, so they have decided to turn to Dr. Elizabeth. And Iyanifa was saying that the main reason for that charm, that juju, is such that Dr. Lizzy will not conceive and have baby for Kabiyesi. That even if she conceive, that the baby will come out. Remember, from what we heard, don't forget that these are all alleged information. Ashley told her, that was when they went to US, that she cannot carry a baby in that palace for Kabiyesi. I don't know if you remember that. Igbi, on the other hand, have been singing it as a praises that it is not going to happen. So with this, and plus the fact that all these other Olories, they don't like her. They don't like Dr. Elizabeth. And this is because Dr. Elizabeth is supporting Queen Naomi. And right now, Dr. Elizabeth have everything anybody can wish for in this life, except child. And you know that as a married woman, as a woman who have money, who have husband like Kabiyesi, who have everything it takes to enjoy life, if she doesn't have a child, she will be disturbed. I don't know if that is why she is always looking as if she's frowning. I don't know, maybe that's her nature, you know. So having a child is the most important thing in her list right now. But you know that it's not something she can do on her own. And you not say, okay, let her go and adopt. It is not accepted due to where she found herself. So she would want to have her own baby, of which we are also praying for her. God is going to do it for her. But the main reason, the main reason for that jazz is for her not to have baby or have children for Kabiyesi, because they know that the kind of love that Kabiyesi have for her and the Queen Naomi, that Kabiyesi is also going to transfer it to her own children if she eventually have children for Kabiyesi. And again, among all of these other Olories, she is the only one that doesn't have a child. Other Olories, they have children in their previous marriages. You know, Igbi have about 3. Yes, about 3. Temitope have about 3. Tobi have about 3 plus these 2 now, that is making it 5. Ronke have about 3 or 2. I don't know if it is 3 or 2. Ashley have a daughter. So almost all of them, they have children, 1 or 2 or 3. She is the only one that doesn't have both in the palace and in her father's house, because Kabiyesi is her first husband. So when Iyanifa saw this, they said Iyanifa felt so bad, because this lady is, she and Queen Naomi are the only good women that Kabiyesi have in his life. And Iyanifa is saying that she will have her own children so that her happiness will be complete in the palace. And I also pray. Then they say Iyanifa is trying to fish out who did that thing, you know. And Kabiyesi is saying that if he asks all the women and none of them accept that she is the one that did it, that she is going to bring out her ancient sword and declare worse, that this is getting out of hand, that these days he's no longer going to allow certain issue lie low, because that is the reason why they keep repeating their evil acts. I just pray that Kabiyesi will do something about it too. Like I will always remind you, these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share my video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.